On September 15, 2023, police in Gainesville, Florida got a call about a man who had been hit by a car in a parking and delivery area behind a Florida Lottery District office. When officers arrived, they found the body of 68-year-old Garry Pugh. Investigators soon learned that Garry had been hit by a 2010 light green Hyundai Sonata that had then fled the scene. Police focused on identifying who the vehicle belonged to. They discovered that just before the hit and run, 2 women had stolen 7 cans of beans from a nearby Walmart. When a loss prevention officer confronted the women, they rushed out to their vehicle. The loss prevention officer identified the woman who got in the driver's side as 26-year-old Jaylene Pagan.
Right. So I'm Officer Deborah Page, and we're working a crash that unfortunately you were involved in.
What you said?
Crash, traffic crash.
Okay.
Happened on Friday. And there is your rights. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one can be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to talk to me about a crash that occurred on Friday?
Yes.
Okay. What were you doing on Friday, personally? How did Jake go? You got up at a certain time?
I don't know what time I got up. I was with my girlfriend all day.
Who's your girlfriend?
Malika.
Malika. Okay. At some point in time, you came in Gainesville, or, I mean, where do you live at?
Where do I live? In Gainesville.
What's your address?
I don't really have an address. Kind of just like stay places.
Okay, so where are these places as you go to? I'm assuming they're friends.
Yeah, well, my main apartment was Lexington Crossings until I caught my charges, and then they, after I bailed out, it was like 2 months, and they evicted me when I came home, but like the judge ended up like prolonging it like 2 months, which just ended up being in August. So starting August, I just started staying at friends' houses.
Gotcha. So your vehicle, where is it located at now? It's the 2010 Hyundai
I don't have a vehicle.
Yeah, you purchased one. You purchased one for $2,800
Yeah.
in June.
A what? Say again?
$2,800 in June.
No, yeah, I know, but I don't have a vehicle though. Like, there's no vehicle that's mine. I don't have a vehicle.
You purchased it. It's yours. Okay, so I'm trying to find out where the 2010 Hyundai Sonata is.
I don't know where it's at because it's not my vehicle. Yeah, I purchased it, but I gave the money for it, like I handed the money off, but I never signed for a vehicle. I never put a vehicle in my name, none of that. I don't have a driver's license.
So the person took the picture and then you signed the paperwork there with them?
No, I didn't sign any paperwork.
Okay, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. There was a crash, a pedestrian was hit, and you were found to be driving. There was a witness who actually put you in behind the wheel that we were driving. So...
That's not true, but okay.
Well, tell me what is true.
I know that I wasn't driving no car on Friday, that's what I know. So
who was driving the car on Friday?
I don't know who was driving the car on Friday, but it wasn't me. No one could put me in that vehicle the whole month. No, they can't.
Yes, they can, because I have video, man.
No, they can't. Not from the whole month.
From the Walmart where you were at on Friday?
Not from... You don't have vehicle video of me in that car is what I'm saying. In the driver's seat of that car, no, you don't.
Okay. So you don't know where the vehicle you purchased is right now? You have no clue?
Yeah, because it was never my vehicle.
If you just, well, who do you purchase it for?
From my homeboy.
Who's your homeboy?
His name is AR.
Well, what's the real name for AR?
Aaron. But it was never my vehicle. Like, it was never mine. Like, here, this is your vehicle. That was never my car. I never owned a car my whole life, actually. I don't even have a driver's license, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Where does Aaron live?
I don't know exactly where he lives, but it's like those apartments by Walmart on 441. Like those back apartments, they're brown and beige.
Okay. Do you remember which number?
No, I just know it's called
Do you have his phone number?
his phone number.
Yeah.
I
So
might
you just
have
call
his
him
phone
and talk to him. Is it?
Aaron. Yeah, I don't got his phone number. It's a new phone. It only has 30 contacts in it right now, so.
So you don't remember the apartment number?
No, I just know
So we're coming from Walmart. How would we get to his place?
it's right by the Circle K, that little apartments right there. It's like the Ridge or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go in, the Circle K is right here, and then you go into those apartments.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second left turn, and then I don't know. It's like right there. It's like you make a left, and it's like those buildings right there.
Okay. So if I'm pulling into the parking lot,
Mhm.
okay.
You make a left. The
Right,
second
right,
left.
right. Second left.
Mhm.
I'm pulling into the parking lot.
Yeah.
Which of the on the side of the
On the left side is right
so
there.
it's on the left side.
Yeah, like as
Okay.
soon as you come in, you make a left.
And
it's
which
right on the
door?
left side.
And which door? Because it's like.
Well, it's like breezeways. There's like
Right.
walkways. It's this. It's like the second. It's like a walkway,
Mhm.
and then. So it's, once you go to the walkway, there's a door right here, and there's a door right here.
Yes,
It's
so
the
it's
door on this side.
Door on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the apartments are on the left side of the road.
Gotcha. Yes, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So why did you get chosen to go up and buy a car for him? I don't understand.
Oh, I just went over there for him. He gave me the money.
Where did you go to buy it?
To I think it was either Ocala or Lake City. I think it was Lake City.
Lake City. So we're basically here just trying to give you an opportunity to make things right, because I'm not kidding you when I tell you that we do have videos of you leaving Walmart and then having to crash and hitting a pedestrian. So this is your opportunity to make it hard or easy for yourself.
Yeah, but there's no video of me in no driver's seat.
Yes, there is an eyewitness that puts you getting into the car.
That's cool and all, but the eyewitness did not see me in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you guys were over at Walmart, who was driving?
I don't know who was driving, but I know I was in the driver's seat.
So who are you with?
So if the eyewitness seen that, they would see that
Right.
I was in the driver. They could have seen a lot of things, but they ain't seen me in the driver's seat.
Okay. Who are you with at Walmart?
I was with 3 of my friends.
Who are?
I don't really want to say their names.
Okay. Well, and the only reason why we're asking is because if your friends can say she wasn't driving, then we need to speak with them for them to say that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
Well, if it's
So if we can get their names and talk to them and say, hey, we're doing this investigation. We need to make sure that was she driving or was she not driving? Your friends would say whether you were driving or not, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all we want to get their names so we can contact them and find out their information.
But they're not gonna say they were driving.
Well, Well, okay, but
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
We're not asking
I'm asking you who was
whether
driving.
they were driving. We're asking whether or not you were driving.
No, I know I wasn't driving.
No, when we
But
talk
you were
to your
there,
friends,
and you know who was.
when we talk to your friends, that's what we're going to ask. We're not trying to find out if they were driving. We just want to confirm whether you were driving or not.
Yeah, I wasn't driving. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
I'm confirming that. So I'm saying if you have an eyewitness that said
I do.
that I was
but
that I was in the car, then they would be able to
I
say
do.
that.
So then
They
your
didn't see me in
friends,
Jersey.
your friends would say whether or not you were driving, and that's why we were asking their names.
Yeah, but I don't know that we were in Walmart doing basically what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
What does that mean?
We're stealing. People were stealing.
Okay.
There were a group of people stealing from Walmart.
Okay.
There was people left in the car and some people went inside. That's it.
Okay.
Then we left.
And that's all we're asking, who was in the car, so they can say she wasn't driving.
It was just a group of my friends.
Okay.
It was 4 of us in total.
Okay. Would you share their names with us?
I don't really want to say their names.
Okay.
So, I was, so you brought a backpack in, is that correct? When you went into Walmart?
Yeah, I probably had a backpack on my back.
So what kind of things did you steal from the store?
It was food. Walmart would know that. They have cameras.
Well, like I said, I'm looking for the truth, and you told me some partial truths, but you're not telling the whole truth. So
No, I am.
This
I
is
just didn't give any names. That's the only part that I really left out. Because you're just saying, see, my thing is that I feel like you're lying because if eyewitness could have said they seen anything, but I know for a fact that they didn't see me in the driver's seat. That's what I know.
Okay. Could you tell us who was
Not
driving?
like wow, because people were running, jumping in the car, like trying, like, you know, they were trying to run away from the
Walmart,
like the people, yeah, like the
Security
loss
people.
prevention.
yeah, those people. So like everybody was like running through the parking lot type shit. And then the people that was in the car, like everybody was just like scared because the guy was like, oh,
Did you hop in
don't
the car
run,
too?
don't, yeah, and they're hopping in the car, but I was running too though.
Okay.
So what
And-
happened after you left Walmart? I know you weren't driving.
I don't know, because like I said, we started running
But
as
you
well
got
afterwards.
into a car and you left as a passenger. Where did you guys
No,
go?
yeah, but some of us got out and ran. That was the thing, like afterwards, because there was a police officer behind that car. After Walmart, there was a police that came behind that car, and then they drove, like the police, I don't know where the police was after that though. Yeah, I don't know if he lost them or what, but
I'm asking you where you as a passenger in the car.
okay, but I'm saying,
Where did you guys go in the car afterwards?
I don't know, we went towards Sam's Club, and then
Okay.
some of us ran, and some people stayed in the car.
Okay. Where did you get out of the car?
It was by Sam's Club, that gas station right there. It's like
By the
somewhere
gas
right there.
station? Okay.
And
Somewhere near
then
the gas
people wanted to
station.
run because the police was behind.
I
Like the
got you.
police were not just behind, they were like putting the lights on
I
behind.
got you. So you're saying you got out around the Sam's gas station area,
Yeah,
and then you ran.
yeah.
Which way did you run?
By Sam's Club.
I got
Like
that.
that.
I got that, but I'm sure you didn't just stay at Sam's Club.
Oh no, I didn't just stay at Sam's Club, but I had ran somewhere, sat there for like 30 minutes, but it was like
Oh, where?
it was like in that area of those stores, and then I ended up calling a Lyft.
You call it a Lyft driver?
Mhm.
Okay.
But you all started in the car. So who was actually driving it? If you're saying it was you,
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to give you that opportunity to say no, you don't know.
Like I said, everybody was just scared running from them, and it was just confusing. Everybody was just like on some scared shit, so everybody was just like running. And then when the police got behind, everybody even got on some more scared shit. So that's really all that happened. I wasn't really scared because I'm like, the only thing we did was steal. Like, that's not that serious, so I really wasn't scared. But everybody else was like more scared. Like, they were scared.
So when you exited the car, did everybody exit the ar at the same time and the car just stayed there, or did someone?
No, everybody, no. 3 of us exited the car. No, 2, it was me, I'm not gonna say the name. It was me, this girl, and this other girl. And then one other person stayed in the car.
Okay. And so when you exited the car, that's what I'm asking. Did the car? Did y'all just leave the car there?
No, the person that was in the car left. They were leaving.
Okay, they took off.
Yeah, then me and one person, we jumped in the lift, and the other person jumped in their own lift.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's all that happened.
That's how it happened. Okay. All right.
I didn't even know I was here for a crash. Actually, I thought I was here because I have 2 warrants.
Well, and also you're going to be charged with retail theft. That's the charge we have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I know I was stealing. I'm into that.
Okay. Anything else you can think of?
No. Okay. All right. Well, give us just a few minutes here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get you going over there. Okay. All right.
Not having enough evidence to arrest Jaylene Pagan, police are forced to release her. On June 16, 2023, 2 people are shot at a local apartment complex but survive. Pagan is identified as the shooter. Police charge her with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery and drug possession. As she awaits trial, she's released on bail. She tries to contact one of the victims in the shooting. After she stalks the victim and holds a gun to their head, Pagan's bail is revoked. Finally, in October 2023, police get the evidence they need to prove Pagan was driving the vehicle at the time Garry Pugh was killed.
The unknown driver wanted for a hit-and-run death in Butler Plaza has been identified and caught. 23-year-old Jaylene Pagan has been charged with vehicular homicide and failure to stop for a traffic stop. On September 15th, GPD officers say after she stole cans of baked beans from the Walmart in Butler Plaza, she struck and killed a pedestrian walking along Clark Butler Boulevard.
At trial, Jaylene Pagan was convicted of vehicular homicide, leaving the scene of a crash involving death and driving without a valid license.
The suspect in a deadly hit-and-run in Gainesville faces up to 45 years behind bars after she was convicted of vehicular manslaughter today. 27-year-old Jaylene Pagan is scheduled to be sentenced on September 13th.
During the sentencing phase, Pagan wrote the judge a letter saying she would continue to fight for my freedom and for the truth to come out because I didn't commit this crime. But I know soon enough everything will come to light. Unfortunately, someone lost their life, and that saddened me, but justice was not served. The judge sentenced Pagan to the maximum of 45 years in prison, 15 years for the vehicular homicide, and 30 years for leaving the scene of an accident involving death, and ordered the sentences to run consecutively. Pagan was also ordered to pay $5,900 in restitution to Garry's family.
Almost a year after a deadly hit-and-run in Gainesville, a prison sentence has been handed down. A judge gave 27-year-old Jaylene Pagan the maximum sentence of 45 years for hitting and killing Garry Pugh on September 15th of last year. Investigators, she stole cans of beans from the Walmart in Butler Plaza only moments before.
Pagan is still facing other charges, including 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.